From the beginning of this new season of the anime of Attack on Titan, we get to know that Zeke betrayed Marley because he started a plan together with his brother Eren. But what was this plan? We get some hints about a secret plan of Zeke years ago before the actual events of the anime, in some flashback, where we see that Madame Azuma Vito talks about the plan of Zeke. Eren was a part of the group of Paradisians negotiating, and that day he could learn more about Zeke's plan. One of the points of this original plan required the participation of Queen Historia, where she shall inherit the Beast Titan and have many children as possible. Historia, knowing how important this resolution could be to save Paradise, accepted the plan, but Eren interrupted the conversation saying that if this plan leads to broken walls, trampled land, and children bred and killed like livestock, he won't accept this plan of Zeke. With this dialogue from the flashbacks, we could already understand that Eren originally didn't share this idea of Zeke since years ago. This euthanization plan of Zeke was explained by Yelena a few episodes ago, and she said that this plan won't allow more children to be born, and this will finally make the Titan's power disappear forever. Jan gives a good argument to contradict these ideals by saying that it isn't protection for a country to just let everyone grow old and die eventually. But Yelena believes firmly that it's necessary to change the world's history, and the rumbling will be a good weapon to stop other nations from destroying Paradise. Now, to continue this explanation, I got asked for some help to my friend Armin, because he explained why Eren betrayed Zeke during the last episode, because he's really smart and he's always predicting things, you know? When Onyankopon freed everyone from the prison, Armin instantly started talking about why he's sure that Eren was lying to them. The explanation of Armin is more focused in who Eren is and his ideals. He says that Eren wouldn't want aliens to be unable to have children. Jan says that he also thought about it, and it doesn't feel like it is the Eren that they knew since they were young. And Armin once again says that there's no way that Eren will be able to support that kind of plan. The main point of Armin here is that Eren doesn't have the obligation to betray Zeke now, because he's the one with the power of the founder, and also the person who can break the bow of King Fritz that doesn't allow royal blood titan shifters to be able to use the power of the founder completely. So Eren, considering the situation and how crucial he is to the plan of Zeke, had no other choice than to just act like if he was following the plan in order to protect the island by using Zeke as a tool to access the power of the founder and activate the rumbling. With the power of the rumbling, Eren will be able to have the strength to defeat the global alliance that plans to destroy Paradise, since hundreds and hundreds of colossal titans of Shiganshina will be awakened, and they will destroy anything that tries to challenge Eren. Okay, and this is the explanation of Armin. Now let's continue talking about Eren as a character. As we know, Eren is seen a few times talking about that iconic phrase that he says, "Because I was born into this world." He said it once again during the last anime episode when he gives the reasons of why he won't follow Zeke's plan. This phrase of Eren represents his vision of life. If you are born into this world, and you are free. Freedom is one of the most important things for Eren. Since the beginning of the story, we saw how he felt angry and frustrated about living trapped inside the walls without any other option than to survive. For someone that wants freedom and interprets being born as being free, it is totally impossible to support a plan to euthanize aliens and prevent people from being born. It's the same as taking the freedom of his people completely. Basically, Eren, even in his older days, where he was more impulsive, had a totally 0% chance of approving the ideas of his brother. And also, let's reconsider that Eren didn't want Historia to be part of this mess because she is one of his friends, and Eren also wants to protect his friends, since we saw him saying this to them when he said that he wants them to live happy lives. And Zeke's and Eren's ideas are so different. I mean, Eren wanted to exterminate everything in the beginning of the story, and Zeke just wants to have a pacific exit that it's also a very cruel exit to the problem of the Titans. That is actually the legacy of K-Saber in Zeke, because he's the one that thought about these ideas. And Eren also inherited this, but from his mother, because we see that Carla said this during season 3 of the anime, that Eren is already great. He doesn't need to do anything or be different because he's already free and special because he was born into this world. So going into the actual episode, we see that when Zeke and Eren meet in secret, Zeke asks Eren if he supports the euthanization plan, and Eren lies about his ideals to fool Zeke. But there's a small hidden message throughout this conversation that was revealed in the last episode that showed the complete flashback, because if you remember, this flashback appeared a few episodes ago, but it wasn't complete there. So the extra scenes that we get to know of these flashbacks is that when Eren agrees to the plan of Zeke, Zeke says that they can't shake their hands because if they make contact, you know what could happen. So the agreement should be represented by grabbing a ball. But Eren doesn't grab it as a signal that he won't help Zeke, but he lies once again, saying that it's due to his time at the hospital. "I'm sorry Zeke, I dropped the ball, but it doesn't mean that I won't accept your ideals." Hahaha, just kidding. So we can see that Eren since years ago already rejected this plan. And also when he met with Zeke in secret, he didn't share these ideals, but he had to lie in order to be able to access the power of the founder with the help of Eren and Zeke. This is why when they were in Pats now, when Eren said that he wouldn't follow the plan of Zeke, when he says the reason, he says, because I was born into this world, because Eren wants the freedom of paradise and nothing will hold him back, because he's really loyal to his ideals. So this is the explanation, guys, and hopefully this will help anyone who was confused about the events of the last episode. If you have any suggestion of other kind of explanations that I could make, be sure to leave a comment below. And sorry if my voice sounds weird, I just woke up and my voice is kind of cracking this time. So this is it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this explanation, and as always, say guys, thank you and see you soon.